This is the SF Productions Podcast Network.
Has the pilot light gone out at the networks?
From the Pop Culture Bunker, I'm Mindy.
And I'm Mark. You can check out our audio podcast, How I Got My Wife to Read Comics, on iTunes or on our website, sfpodcastnetwork.com. Now, it's a time of year when the TV networks choose the pilots they're going to produce in time to be able to pick new shows for the fall.
Right.
Now, fall TV premieres are really an artifact of the 1950s when the automakers would introduce new models.
And so, since they'd have lots of advertising, they'd want new shows so that people would tune in to see the commercials.
Yeah, and an artifact of the time when one advertiser would cover a show.
Right.
So it was the Etzel program with...
And really from a time when there were only networks.
Right.
So...
It really doesn't make nearly as much sense, and yet, for the most part, the networks are just still sticking with that idea.
And they don't only use the pilots for the fall, because some of them they'll hold over and they might show them for a spring premiere or something, but mainly This is when the pilots get made.
Right. TV pilots and television shows in general have become more and more formulaic, and you see this in the pilots, where they will copy a successful show, or they'll say, such and so is now returning to television, or they use the same cast members over and over in different shows, kind of the Ted McGinley effect.
How many TV shows was Ted McGinley
Yeah,
in?
and this guy, through almost no fault of his own, became the poster child for failed television shows.
Yes.
So the overall lineup of pilots is over 70 shows, and we're not going to go through all that.
No.
So we're just going to talk about ones that we think are potential winners and ones that may have been a bad idea.
Yes.
Okay, I'll start with Trophy Wife at ABC is a potential winner. And the reason for that is you've got several well-known cast members, so my guess is...
I think Bradley Whitford was one of them.
And so my guess is each of them have some sort of guarantee in their contract that they'll get so many episodes.
Yeah, I think maybe that would work, but the concept to me seemed a little weird. It's like young woman is the trophy wife, has an instant family with kids and ex-wives involved. We'll see.
We'll see.
Next one I think we both picked was S.H.I.E.L.D.
Right.
I think that's a no-brainer that the Avengers prequel series can't go wrong.
Whedon
it's Joss
is
Whedon.
Involved. And
it's not on Fox, so...
Right, yeah. And so right there, because genre shows on Fox don't tend to...
And Joss Whedon on Fox doesn't last.
Yeah, thank goodness he's moved to another network. Mom at CBS, and I picked this one mainly because of Allison Janney is in the cast.
Oh, yeah.
So it's also from Chuck Lorre as a producer who has a very good track record. Mm-hmm. And my guess is his stuff will get greenlit.
Right. Now, I think that, I'm not going to watch it, but the NCIS Los Angeles spinoff that they're going to make is going to be a thumbs up one. It's going to make it because it's NCIS.
Right, it's a slam dunk. They'll definitely do it. How well it will do, we don't know.
Yeah.
I'm also picking Backstrom at CBS.
Now, see, I kind of am opposite on that. Did you pick it because of the people in it, or right? It's
Dwight.
Dwight from The Office.
Right.
But it's also, I was like a little iffy because it's based on a Swedish detective, and there's another Swedish detective series also. Oh. So there's two of those. Who knows?
They're both looking at at Lilyhammer, probably, over at Netflix.
Oh,
I'm betting.
Well, there's also like the girl with the dragon tattoo phenomenon that's coming out of there.
Sure.
So I don't know. It's possible it would be good just because of that, but it's also possible that because of the duplication of effort.
Right. All right, how about Rake over at Fox? Now, this is, and I'm blanking on his name.
Greg Kinnear?
Greg Kinnear.
Yeah.
Very likable character, so...
I almost picked that one because I like the concept and I like Greg Kinnear, but it's a little iffy. It's Fox. I don't trust Fox for anything anymore.
Right, yeah. How about The Gates at Fox? Now, this is a comedy with several really good improv comedians in it. So
yes, but the idea of it struck me as not being something that you could pursue very far. Meeting at the gates of your kid's elementary school?
Well, but there's a lot of shows that started with
I
a really
suppose.
limited concept as
Yeah,
a
you could
one
think of
sentence
like
statement.
Cougar Town or
Right,
something, you
exactly.
know. And so yeah, that could be better.
All right.
A couple other ones I thought that I would like to see succeed, but I don't know if they would.
Right.
Is Super Clyde.
And that sounded interesting, but I didn't think it would make it past pilot. That's my opinion.
I know, but I really wish it would. It has people in it that I really like, Rupert Grint and Tyler Labine.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a superhero show.
Oh, but it is Tyler Labine.
Yeah, he's another one of those
He's
Ted McGinley's.
Ted McGinley-esque, yes.
So,
All right.
and The Returned. I really like the concept of that. I don't know if you remember it. It's people come back from the dead.
Right.
And how it affects the town when these people come back. I thought it sounded interesting. I'd like to see it. Again, I don't know if it's really something that would take off. But
4,400 much?
yeah. I didn't even think of that, but it is sort of like the 4,400.
Yeah. All right, so shows that we think may be a bad idea, and we doubt they're going to make it too far. Rain on CW.
Mary, Queen of Scots!
Scots, yes. It's Dangerous Liaisons, the TV show.
Yeah.
And especially on the CW. This just really reeks of campy.
Yes.
The Selection, also on the CW.
And this is the second time it's had a pilot made, I think.
Oh, really? Ooh, that's not a good sign.
This is the one where it's like set in the future, and it's like a reality show to find the prince's bride or something.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. This is the second time they're making this pilot.
Sci-fi meets The Bachelorette.
Yes.
Delirium on Fox.
That's also based, as is The Selection, on a young adult novel.
Oh, okay.
So I'm, those could go either way, because if the CW audience, of course this one's on Fox,
Right.
that audience likes those teen angsty things, it could take off.
Yeah. Then I had the Untitled Bad Robot Project at Fox, which is, again, in the near future, where LAPD cops have a robot assigned to them as their partner, a.k.a. Holmes and Yo-Yo, The Next Generation.
Yeah.
I just like, wow, this is a little too weird for me.
Okay.
Even though it's J.J. Abrams.
Yeah.
But,
you never know.
he's had a mixed record on television.
Yes.
I don't know.
I have a couple more that I picked out that I think will be pretty bad. Big Thunder, it's based on a Disney ride.
A whole series based on a Disney ride,
Well,
okay.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
I suppose, yeah.
Murder in Manhattan, which was a mother and daughter detective show. I thought it was probably, they were trying to go for the Castle audience on that one, but I don't think it will make it. And then I also put, finally, on that Crazy Ones, which you might think would succeed. It has Robin Williams and Sarah Michelle Gellar in it, but I just don't like Robin Williams. And I don't think he can pull off TV unless he can really rein his personality in.
Which I don't see happening.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it for our pilot picks, and you can check out our audio podcast, How I Got My Wife to Read Comics, on iTunes, or on our website, sfpodcastnetwork.com. From the Pop Culture Bunker, I'm Mindy.
And I'm Mark. Thanks for watching.
Bye.